third. Taylor brings it. Gets to Harris. Granchi that finds it. New zone. Gets it from his teammate Aaron Klimber it was. And then he tried turning. Not a good one. Aliu Bar challenged by Gabriel Baker. Blonde headed Aliu Messi Bar. That's the way they call him. He plies his trade for Heaven 11 Football Club.
You look like a harlot from St. James. No, it is not. It is a compliment. You see, those people from it's even British.
Crunchy there. Noosh.
Look at the way.
Picked up by Maryland County.
It reminds me of when we were doing
Mason go. Aliu. Maryland combined it very well.
Fashion now.
I like it too.
Okay.
I don't like
Maryland, this could be. And it's just sneak away from that Maryland County player. Vincent Weah has Mason Chimungo comes intercept. Picked up by Granchi there County.
She bought a very wrong one.
Looking for a long ball intercepted by the Maryland County defense. Mason go gets it. Maryland will pick up the pieces. Mason go looking for his teammate. And it's intercepted by Wakaso. And it goes back to his goalkeeper David Talo.
Mama, I just made my move so bad.
Don't worry.
Crunchy there will come forward. Vincent, we are.
Will tear the one inside.
It's not a good pass from Vincent.
Oh.
Maryland will come forward. Wilson Mensah. Posechu looking for Aliu Bar. He's going to go on the edge of the penalty area. Cutting on his left foot. He goes inside. The ball is stepped off his foot. Corner kick, first one from Maryland County. Maybe Bago is going to do too much of that throughout this game.
I was having a move of Aliu Bar and that was showing their high level of quality. Who play in the first division, they play for big clubs in the first division, and today they're here to represent their county. And just a fun chatter, their composition for the league already. That Developmental play for Heaven 11 was in a serious argument with Aliu Bar, challenging him that you cannot get a goal against me in the match. If you get a goal, my monthly salary should be given to you. And the bet is already in, so it's Bar against Talu, two players from Heaven 11.
Stop putting that.
Two players from Heaven 11. Aliu Bar will be doing the kill for Maryland County down the right side. Opposite him is Noosh Zone, who will also be keeping Wilson Mensah busy. Floater inside. Header, missing goal, and then pops the crossbar. And Maryland County comes close, and it's missing Chimungo, the captain.
That was too close, came close. Maryland nearly took the lead from a head up from the captain goal. That was a brilliant head up. Went to the head up, beating everybody in the process. You can just look at it again.
Take a look at the quality. Missing goals.
Hit the crossbar.
He goes to flight, and the ball hits the crossbar. And Crunchy that County on the other side. Well, Wilson Mensah stroke for Aliu Bar. Challenged by Baker. The referee sounds his whistle. And it's floater inside. And it's header quickly. Baker gets it on his left foot for Crunchy the County. Looking to play long. And it's headed by the Maryland, the Crunchy County forward. And it's flash drive on the floor. And it's a strike. It comes from the chap wearing jersey number 19. It's a quality of a strike. It's a Noah Daniel Moa.
That's Aaron Kalibe.
Number 19.
The 21.
Now, it's number 19.
Number 19, okay.
Yeah. It's the chap wearing jersey. How did he miss that one, Wakaso? Well, they've got to be careful. Wakaso missed that one, and they almost got into the path of Christian Newman. Maryland County will get a throw. They'll have to defend. Wilson Mensah against Noosh Zone. Well, we did say Noosh Zone and Aliu Bar will be these two angles will be the most busy, as Noosh Zone has a great fight to put up. He does put up the fight every time the ball comes to him. And of course, Aliou Ba puts up the fight every time the ball comes to him. I think this side is going to be the more busiest on this pitch this afternoon.
Definitely, we're going to see it. And that means that we have a long working day to go. Likewise, Gilbert will have a busy working day. I think if Aliou can track back on a daily basis, every time Maryland loses the ball, he track back, I think means I will not be under too many pressure.
Similarly, if Noosh will be coming back, then Baker will be safe on more of those occasions that he's going to come 1v1 with. Vincent, we are intercept. Christian Yema gets it. The Gedeh player goes to the floor. Maryland gets it. Alusin Shaka lifts up and it sneaks behind him.
I think he should have played the ball infield.
Yes, he should have driven the infield. Yeah. Would have been better for Alusin. He's got massive pace, Alusin Shaka.
Yes. And another one to look at Saka against Jackson Francis. I think today, from where we sit, the left side of the field will also be a basic one because Saka is skillful, good speed, good ball control. Like what Jackson Francis from Gedeh too, also skillful, good ball control, good speed. And we're going to watch a long day, good football match.
Yeah. A match on hand. Two teams or two counties separated by River G. Of course, they are still very much close neighbors, making some incursions down the side. And it's an acrobatic. Gedeh County takes the lead. It's a cross from the right side. And Maryland County will have to pick up their pieces and come back into this game. But it's Gedeh that won. Maryland 0.
Excellent finish. Brilliant one from Nozio. Excellent finish. Acrobatic goal. Goal of the day so far. Just look at the cross. Come up and will. Turn his back to the goalkeeper. Similar Wesley was nowhere to be found. And he was beaten by experienced Watanga winger Nozio, who plays for Liberia under 20. Got an acrobatic finish. Now Maryland up. They're down already. Gedeh's up. What a goal. What a finish. Brilliant one from him.
And it came from the man who applies a straight for Watanga Football Club, Noosh Zone. A season ago, he was with Mighty Barrow, the Red Devils of Liberian football. He is now with Watanga Football Club. There he is, wearing jersey number 13. Maryland will have to come from behind. They need to find the courage to play this game. And it's a long ball forward. Good game on hand. Gedeh won, Maryland won, and I did say it would be a clash of the Titans. Two teams separated only just by River G, but in terms of attitude, in terms of culture, in terms of similarity of religion, there is nothing, absolutely nothing. In terms of the type of food stuff they eat, absolutely nothing separates them apart from River G County.
Good match, good game to witness.
Maybe you're going to tell me Maryland is located down the coast and Gedeh isn't, but they know each other. As I just said, they've been there before, and it's a match on hand. Gedeh takes the lead. Maryland will have to crawl from behind. Harper is quiet. Plebo is quiet. Carloway Barabo is quiet. Maryland must respond. Maryland must wake them up. Wakaso challenge, and it's Alusin Saka fighting for it. You can see the courage. Christian Yema goes there, is challenged, and Gedeh lead. But trust me, I can see the fighting spirit in Maryland County to come back strong. Alusin Saka gets it. He's challenged to the flow. The referee says nothing wrong. It's a throw in for Gedeh County. The lead by Ogoto Nail, scored by Noosh Zone. It's an acrobatic strike, or you can say a Caesar kick. And it hits the back of the net, beating goalkeeper Seymour Wesley. This is where they came from. And here they are once again. Maryland County is looking for Noosh Zone, Gedeh, and they beat Noosh this time around. The Maryland County team will have to be very careful, play calmly, and understand that it is a gradual process to rumble themselves back into this game. Other than that, they will be caught on the break by Gedeh County. Noosh Zone is doing some runs down that side. Meanwhile, Ben Gologo Gagba has just arrived in studios.
Good afternoon to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I mean, this is Northeast Derby. I've got to say, it is a big game. It's contested between Maryland and Grand Gedeh County. These two teams reached here dramatically, and early on in the first half, just after 7 minutes or so, Grand Gedeh had struck. We know what Maryland can do. They come from behind before, you know, to level in the start in the other time of their quarterfinal match. But as it stands, I see that they trail by a goal to nil, all in the yellow, kicking from left to right as we overlook the artificial.
We said that before. It's not encouraging. Vincent, we are overlaps. And it's played into touch. Grand Gedeh County will have to defend a corner kick. Well, it's a working day, Ben, and a lot of folks out there are still at their various working places. Still difficult to get on the pitch. But some are watching. A lot of them are glued to Intel Sports already. I can see we've got 2.5K already. So some of them may not come here. Some may not come. And Vincent, Maryland, they scoop it, and it's cleared. Maryland piling pressure. Grand Gedeh defend. Christian, and it's offside.
I think that was a deflected ball, and I saw how a Shaka.
Yeah, my take is it took a nick off the Grand Gedeh County defender.
So I'm wondering how can that be offside?
Yeah. And Maryland, Austin Gesu finds Maryland working their balls. It's a challenge on Austin Gesu. But trust me, Grand Gedeh will be gallant in defense because I know Wakaso, Ben, you've seen him so many times. The Pinsville FC defender. When we were at CC United, temporarily we converted him into a midfield position. Maryland County! In the meantime, I've been scary moment for Grand Gedeh, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Maryland are attacking, trying to attack from inside the red channel. Talking about Wakasu, I mean, he's a built center half, knows how to control situation. He's a very good center defender, and I think Grand Gedeh very lucky to have him. But like I said, there's still a long way to go. Quarter of an hour playing. I see the Grand Gedehian goalkeeper trying to wind down the clock. I think it's still early, too early to do so.
All right, the voice of Ben Gologo Gakpa, and our commentary team is gradually shaking up and showing up. Wayne Gaga has just arrived in commentary position as well. Yeah, it's a massive team, trust me. And we will do our best to always give you the quality you want, you deserve. Stay glued to Intel Sports. The Southeast battle is left for their goalkeeper, Simon Wesley. Well, and Maryland County beginning to anchor very well into the half. Wow. And Christian Nyeman, well, you need to get the ball before you start shaping up. Aliuba is trooping underneath it in towards his teammate David Talu. And Talu gets control. Well, like Ben said, it's still early days yet. Talu has begun putting up some trickery, wasting some bit of time, but you can say Maryland well, Grand Gedeh County took the lead, 7 minutes. A cross of enormous quality from Jesse Francis it was, and of course a goal, a strike of enormous quality as well. It was Nush Zone who got it, an acrobatic strike it was, and Grand Gedeh, Zulu Whiskey, TMS Town, Chien, Zlatan, Tucson is rocking in celebration. And opposite us, somewhere around gate 10 and gate 11, you can see the green and white shirts, or maybe the green jerseys, doing what they love to do. Simon Wesley's ball to his teammate Maryland County, and he leaves it to the floor. It's a gift, and it's well defended. It's still troubling. Gedeh, it's some nervousness. Still, they've got it, and it's number 2. Lawrence Taylor gifted the ball away to Gedeh County. They took advantage of it. They've got their noses in front for the second time. Maryland shakes to the floor. Gedeh rocks to the top. 2-0 the lead.
Well, 2-0 the advantage. Elementary defending from Maryland County. For some reason or whatsoever, I thought he played the ball so poorly, and he gifting away possession to Gedeh in the dangerous era. What I see is that I see a mixed defense. The defense of Maryland County are in tatters for the moment. You don't want to go down 2-0 inside the opening 20 minutes or so. But that's what they found here. That's the situation they are in now. I don't know, it's embarrassing. But that was an under 15 defending.
Yeah, very poor defending. Lawrence Taylor.
And coming from a first division player, a first division defender, it should be from a player with such a caliber like Lawrence Taylor, who plays for Shatta FC. He got the late equalizer for Maryland against Bapolo. Let's see if they can come from a 2-goal down to take this match to an extra time.
Wow.
It's difficult, but not impossible though. And I thought that second goal was really a gift. Other than that, in Gedeh double their advantage, and there's a big, if I have to say, big 70 minutes plus added on time to go. Maryland must get on the front foot immediately after they let those 2 goals went in.
Well, to do that, they must score a goal before the end of the first half, or come back in a different form and manner in the second half to turn the screw against Gedeh County.
We talk about the third goal is very crucial on this occasion. It counts. If it goes the way of Maryland County, game on. If it goes to Gedeh, game over. So
yeah,
the Gedeh will be defending in this as the game progresses, and Maryland have got to come outside and get that third goal, which will be their first of the match to make a game on. Other than that, you can say Gedeh are on course to make it to the final for the first time in how many years?
That will be over a decade.
So you see there.
Well, 20 years.
This competition always have got
post-war. I don't know.
My boss is watching me. He's right on top of me.
And of course, the Indefatigable
former Secretary General of the Liberia Sports Writer Association, and also one of the bosses at Intel Sports is here, having no part to play whatsoever because I know he's from Grand Crew County.
Yes, their girls massively defeated Bon County 63 home runs
to
reach the final for
his style.
No wonder why he created me with plenty of smiles, but he didn't say that his Ghanaian girls were through to the semi-final. He knew I was in the know, so probably by any.
Wilfred Zero, my boss, you're watching. Trust me, it's a big game here, but I know you trust Intel. We will give you all of the best.
Have we had a team to come from 2-0 down in the county mid-knockout stage semi-final to go on to win?
Still trying to retrospect. Not sure about that.
Big mountain Maryland have got to claim.
They have a big mountain. It is. Gedeh. Ball is floated inside, and they will fight to uphold their lead here, Gedeh County. Well, if Maryland scores a goal, Ben did talk about a third goal, and I do agree with you. If it does come the way of Maryland County, it's crucial. It's game on. And if it goes the other way around, it's done and dusted. Deja vu. Gedeh. It will be the final nail on the coffin. and that will be Grand Gedeh's day. This is what Maryland does. They give it away so cheaply. New zone. He has to contend with Mason Chumungo, and Mason Go keeps in a bay, and he flashes the ball with his left foot down that side. Mason Go offering some better protection above that Maryland County defense. It's a massive job he has to do, but that defense has to be stable, Ben.
It's a one-on-one situation. He caught up with his defender goal. He's trying to frolic into Bambuso, his marker. Couple of steps over, deep inside that left channel, and then he latches his left foot and volley, like he said, well, a mile and a half over the top behind for a goal kick. But what I want to stress on is that Maryland have got to be patient. They have to pass the ball around. The coaches must be saying to the team, whatever happens on today, tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, even if Maryland go out of the competition, tomorrow is Thursday. Keep your nerves, keep calm, pass the ball around, try to create a chance.
Try to create the chance, keep your nerves. Whatever happens today, tomorrow is Thursday. And I think in Ben's word, Edwin, what's the interpretation?
Definitely.
Some things you can't do things about. And it's another one.
It's not time.
Grand Gedeh.
I think it's over.
It's an offside.
Like I think the last time Maryland had too much missed passes against Bapolu.
Yeah.
I think they are giving away the ball to their opponent in their half. Something that I think we might get this game over before the first 45 minutes is done.
Well, if you're a Marylander, you still keep your confidence, thinking your team is going to come back. The boys in the yellow, last time I saw them play enterprising football was when Emmanuel Bafo was in charge of this Maryland County team. Newson is behind the defense. Maryland County are finished. Grand Gedeh County have won this game in my mind. In the first 45 minutes, we did talk about the third goal, how crucial it will be. It comes from New Zone, it comes from Grand Gedeh County, and Maryland County probably was are done and dusted.
Decent goal from New Zone to beat the offside try to start with. But you have to say it was a wonderful caress pass from the middle of the field that beats the offside try. And there can be no complaints about that one. It's a brilliant goal for New Zone, which is why Watanga paid all the thousands of dollars they paid for him to secure his services from Monte Barrow. It is the goal that confirmed that game over. Trying to look at the replay again, I mean, it is from the middle of the pitch, defense split in pass, Maryland are in tatters, completed in disarray. Newsom first time ball in, he runs around the goalkeeper. I mean, it's just simply genius. Grand Gedeh are through to the semi-final, like you said. Maryland 0, Grand Gedeh 3, game over.
Definitely, and I think Nush might get a hat trick in this match. Simeon Wesley have managed 4 games in the competition, 3 men of the match, and now he has conceded 3 goals in the space of 25 minutes. I think it's not welcoming for a young goalkeeper, but to make him play his part, and Maryland will be punished for their continuous mistake. I think so. And then here is it, 25 minutes on the clock. They're down 3. We might see 4-5 before the end of the first half.
Yeah, because they will be tempted to open up to find an equalizer, and when you do that in a game like this, you got spaces left behind you to be exploited by your opponents. That's what the Grand Gedeh are doing. That's what New Zone is doing now. He doesn't have to worry about anything. The Grand Gedeh attack is just going to keep setting and wait for those long balls to come and lash onto those long balls like they're doing now on the edge of that area. And it's Vincent who will come under pressure. Grand Gedeh wins it, and they will have to defend once again, Maryland County.
And I get even a better opinion that Grand Gedeh cannot get a fourth. I mean, they are on the front foot as always, trying to push forward. And you see in this competition, Maryland are on the second best.
Yeah. David Talus, long ball.
The last time Grand Gedeh went to a county final was in 2007. They lost 2-0 against Riverside County.
Thanks, Edwin Batta, for a good record there. And that's why we are Intel Sports. We will always give it to you as you want it. Maryland County, Z Aliuba, cuts inside, and his challenge, well defended by Baker.
That's brilliant defending.
Yeah, brilliant defending. New Zone launches the ball forward to his teammate. The Maryland County will have to defend once again. Well, poor defending from Maryland in this game. They need to wake up from their slumber, and it's headed to David Talu from Wakaso. Gedeh County is command bowler looking for Wakaso. Long ball Wakaso. And it's going to be trouble. Still some trouble for Maryland County. And this floater in behind the Maryland County defense header. Austin Gesu has. And this Maryland County team looks already frustrated. You can see disappointment is setting in too early for the Maryland County team. They will come forward. Alusin Shaka is pulled, but the referee sounds his whistle.
And Theophilus, this is the first of a kind after 10 years for a team to score 3 goals in first half of the knockout stage in the National County Sports Meet. Gedeh have just set another record that will go down in history. In the opening 25-minute team in the semi-final clash to score 3 goals against a tough opponent is the first of a kind in the history of the National County Sports Meet.
I think Gedeh have made light of Maryland County, their rivals tonight in the semi-final. Like you said, 3 goals in the opening 25 minutes or so. It's devastating from the Maryland perspective, but congratulatory from Gedeh perspective. What is the coach going to tell his boys inside the dressing room following this woeful, I've got to say, woeful 25 minutes inside the first half? Absolutely woeful. I mean, how can a coach explain to his employers on this occasion? In my opinion, it's unexplainable. But this is football. You never say never. Let's see what Maryland can do. But they trail by 3 goals to 0. It's 25 rampant Gedeh dominated meanings, you know. And where Nuzon has been the man. Oh!
Well,
the referee has
a penalty. Yes, it is.
Yes, penalty.
He struck Nuzon and was Alusin Shaka in the head.
Yeah.
David Talu. And Alusin goes to the floor.
Penalty.
I think he was punched in the face. David Talu stretched his hand forward towards Alusin Shaka, who was leaping into there to head that one home. It's a penalty.
Decision team.
Yeah, it is a penalty.
Decision. And I think the goalkeeper should be booked on this occasion.
Yeah, my take, because he didn't get the ball,
no.
You know, but he struck Alusin Shaka in the face. Well, my take is David Talu, you are up by 3 goals to 0. Did he have to strike? You know,
I don't know what was he thinking, but it's a game of football.
Yeah.
We still have an hour to play in this first of 2 semi-finals at the SKD Sports Complex. Maryland County trail by 3 goals to 0. Can they be given a lifeline?
Yeah.
Can somebody hand them a lifeline in this semi-final? A goal here for them will be a cancellation. Will be the first of probably 2-3 cancellations to come. But they trail, and the responsibility is on the shoulder of Aliu Ba to cancel one of the 3 goals that Gedeh has scored from 12 yards out. I don't see the yellow card being brandished to goalkeeper David Talu.
Yeah, I think he should have gotten a yellow card.
Yeah.
He didn't make contact with that ball, but he comes face to face with his teammate. See Aliu Ba versus David Talu. Aliu gets it. Left footer, he strikes it. Maryland gets 1.
It's a comeback goal for Maryland County. It is Aliu Ba from the penalty spot, 12 yards out. A cool penalty, way in the roof. The goalkeeper might have gone the scene with his left hand side, but he doesn't get anything on it. And Maryland pull 1 back. It's Maryland 1, Gedeh 3.
Now, football, they say, is unpredictable. Well, Maryland maybe could be inspired by this one, Ben. And they're taking some cooling break. The coach, Vincent Bole and Amos Smith, are walking into the technical area to urge them on. They're taking a cooling break, and whilst we're taking the cooling break, we'd like to once again applaud all of you who are sending all your messages and telling us about the quality of our broadcast. And Ben, you got somebody who would love to hear you comment. They say you are a British commentator. And I mean, everybody got their own friend.
I'm a really commentator.
And Edwin Bataforan is here, Theophilus Chico alongside Ben Gologo Gagba. We are here running you through Maryland versus Gedeh County. It's Gedeh who leads here by 3-1. It's a southeast battle, and they say when southeast die, that's southeast kill it.
Theophilus, with this cancellation goal from Aliuba, I'm thinking that we might get something different just before the end of the first half or at the middle of the match. Maryland might come close, but if Maryland get the fifth goal goes to Maryland, then trust me, they will be into it. We'll witness similar thing that happened between Barcelona and Benfica. We must see something here. Ben Gamba.
No, trust me. I mean, and I'm thinking, yeah, Edwin. I think Edwin is making a very good point. If we get another goal in this game, if it does come from the guys in the yellow, game on.
Yeah, but you never say never in football, like we say. But it's still a huge mountain for Maryland County to climb. They trail by 3-1. As much as they want to score, they have to keep it tight at the back.
Yeah, damage limitation. Yeah. So we are here at the Samuel Kayendo Sports Complex. It's a foul committed against Austin Gesu of Maryland County.
I see this one from Flo. How do you call him? Looking, the former captain of Watanga. Fasadu Looking. He's named Flo Toshiba on Facebook. He was trying to describe, I think, the second Gedeh goal. Was it the first goal? He said from the quality cross of Jesse Francis to the acrobatic finish from Nuch. That goal had class written all over it.
Yeah, definitely, it was a brilliant goal. Yes,
right?
It was a fantastic finish by Zion. But for me, I'm not surprised because I can remember Zion had a similar goal against Sierra Leone. The other time when they won the under 20 waffle tournament for Liberia here against Sierra Leone. So I'm not surprised. He's outstanding, and he showcased his skills and ability to score goals. And the first was just excellent.
Mixed reaction from the pitch. Marilyn Joel Griffiths is a Liberian journalist. I know her to hail from Maryland County, but she says Maryland and Gedeh all the way. We are one. Nonetheless, she goes on to say Maryland all the way.
See Aliuba into the box. Vincent smashes the ball with his left foot. And Maryland making incursions.
Coming close to reducing the area. They're still down by 3-1. But that was a decent Maryland move on pedestrian inside that left channel. The ball is being caught back, and the attacking player arrives late, just 19 yards or 16 yards out from goal, left of the penalty area. He takes a left-footed shot over the top. Goalkeeper Gedeh.
Goalkeeper Gedeh in the middle of the park. Mason Chumungo will go to flight, and it's the captain of Maryland County will fight, and it's a torso in the middle of the park. Austin Gesu will get a yellow card.
I think that was for extending his hands into the face of that Gedeh County player. But this is the first yellow card in this match so far, and it's whether to a player of Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, I think David Talbot should have gotten a yellow card. Yeah, David Talbot should have gotten a yellow card. He came outside, missed it, hit Alusin Shaka in the face, cost the penalty, and he was let.
If Maryland want to come back into it, they have to stop Nuj. I think Nuj have been used as how would I describe as a man on mission for Gedeh?
Yeah, he is, and it's a right footer.
He's a difficult player to stop, Nooch. I mean, he can operate with the ball glued to his left foot, pricking for the left side. I mean, on a very good night, he can run for the most agile of defender. You can even be at this stage, I mean, player like, you want to call one top quality defender in the world. Even you want to be Ruben Diaz of Man City, you can even be Sergio Ramos, or could have been Sergio Ramos. On a good night, that kid with the ball glued to his left foot, he can run for the most agile of defender.
Lucien Saka posted in the box. And Maryland caught on the break. Good defending there. Lawrence Taylor, the man who gifted that ball away, is beginning to rumble into his shelf. And it's a push. Yeah, I think he looked initially a bit nervous. And he didn't express himself early in this game. It cost him a whole lot. Now he's beginning to come outside. Yeah.
The longer the game goes, the more confidence he's trying to portray out there. Lots of people following. My own son, Oscar Traore, nicknamed Oscar 11, following from the United States.
Well, it's a foul. It should be a foul. How did he not blow?
Do you want to see Theo very emotional?
No,
I mean, animated, very animated, Theo.
I think that was a foul.
It was a foul.
But yeah, it's a chance.
It's offside. It is offside. That can be a goal.
The flag from Miss Hannah Moses goes.
But how did the referee not blow on that occasion against Wakaso when he committed that foul?
We have to see.
He went straight into Z Aliou Ba.
We have to
and of course, Hannah Moses, the assistant referee, should have said no.
Oscar S. Torawale from the United States, you're following our brother.
Now, this is the replay. Okay. It's a clear foul. Well, in the opinion of the referee, nothing happened.
Second yellow card in this match, and whether to a player on the substitution bench of Maryland.
Imagine the player doesn't get on the floor or on the pitch, he gets a yellow card.
Yeah, I think Maryland needs to calm down. So, Gedeh 3, Maryland 1.
Precious is saying, I'm sure she's a supporter of Maryland. My hope is like Joe.
Aliou Ba comes close. Maryland fighting. Well, to continue this, they need to keep it tight at the back and continue to fight. Five minutes plus other time in the first half of this game. Vincent, Maryland dispossessed once again, and Vincent will fight back. Noosh zone. Noosh challenged, and it comes out outside the box, still keeps it. And it is a throw in for Maryland County. Throw in. Aliou Ba gets it. It's another one. What was it, Aliou Ba? Well, it's a blonde header, and I thought it was Aliou Ba. It wasn't Aliou, it was Stephen Gedeh.
Okay.
Yep. Similar hairstyle with Aliou. But Aliou is much more a wine color compared to Gedeh, who's look more dark brownish. Wilson Mensah's ball. Wakaso will head. Gedeh will defend once again. And it's gifted away. Maryland missing goal gets it. Maryland are still confident keeping their ball. They are not panicking. They think they can make some progress. Wakaso, they've got to beat it 1 million times in this game to get behind Gedeh County. He's always up for it. Maryland County will have to understand that Wakaso is that man, that stalwart in the Gedeh County defense, and they'll have to go. I mean, I'm looking at the Maryland County squad. What I think is missing is they don't have an attacker who can go into you can make the area incursions against Wakaso, so it makes Wakaso's job easy. They've got Otoso Jackson on the bench. I think if it comes on, it's going to be a blessing for them in disguise.
But I think it will be good that they uses the flow by playing the ball in the space in between to beat the defense of a Grand.
Meaning for now,
yes,
without a striker who, now watch this, he wins this battle again. If you had Otoso Jackson in this duel, it would be difficult for Wakaso to find his way through. Trust me.
Definitely, I think so. But they had advantage given to Gedeh. Wakaso is something that is paying off for him today. But Maryland just need to do 1-2 into the final area, and they can get the equalizer.
That's a terrible poking of the night. It goes to Gedeh. I mean, that's a needless tackle. Absolutely needless tackle.
Yes, from Jaxie Francis.
Yeah.
I think it's Jaxie Francis.
I can't see his number for here.
Yes, 17.
Number 17 is Jesse Francis. He's needlessly booked on the stroke of halftime. The referee had no option. I think he bought the yellow card, then he even deserved it.
Yeah, that's my take. In a game like this, you are up by 3-0, Ben. When do you have Liberian players managing game? This is about psyche now. I mean, you need to be mentally tough, psychologically strong. I mean, you can't be leading by 3-0 and you still want to invite unnecessary yellow cards. It doesn't make sense. At this point in time, players will understand where we are in the game and how to exhibit ourselves in terms of our conduct.
You couldn't have said it better. Needless yellow card for Jesse Francis as we approach the halfway mark in this first half. Maryland have got a huge mountain to climb. They trailed Gedeh, their neighbors, by a goal to nil. And we still play in the first half, but there's still big 45 minutes to come in the second half.
I think we have a 3 minutes. It will be a 3 minute or so on the other time, just before the end of the first half. Like Theophilus keeps saying, the heart of Wakaso, I think Maryland midfielders, the defense now need to start flying the ball, play the ball on the low float, and then let's see what happens next.
Yeah, he's winning all those area balls. It's a problem that Maryland County should have to handle. Other than that, I mean, he's going to find his way through.
So it's 3 minutes added on time.
Oscar Trawale, Ben Gologo Gagba, my best commentator in the world. I know.
That's flattered.
Ben, you are more than Peter Drury, in the words of Oscar Trawale. This kid's trouble. Maryland could get something out of this. Oh, how did he give it away?
That's a decent move inside the red channel. Aliyu Ba trying to tee up a teammate. Wilson is 17 yards off and goal. His first touch is so heavy and it lets him down. How crucial that would have been if he had gone in for Maryland County.
Well, it's let down by a Maryland player.
I think in our Liberian where we say running, kicking, it could be the best option for that Maryland number 17. This could be a goal that could have bringing them back into this match. Just at the end of the first half.
I think someone is looking for Wing Gaga in commentary position. Unfortunately, he's not here. Well,
but, Julius Compton.
Of course, the indefatigable Julius Compton is standing at our back and making sure we don't make we don't make mistakes in commentary position. Well, this is what the counter does. Great excitement. In the meantime, Gedeh counter news zone is Baker puts it forward. Lawrence Taylor's head comes back. Gedeh will have to attack. Vincent intercept. Alusen Shaka takes off. You have not had too much of the ball in this game. He's always been challenged and dispossessed. Alusen Shaka for Maryland County. But trust me, if he finds that spark, if he finds that run, maybe he's going to change the dynamic. Stephen Gia gets on the ball. Onto his teammate Austin Gesu in the middle of the park. Gesu's challenged and Gesu is brought to the floor. Maryland still down by 3-1. Conceded those goals too early in the words of my colleague Ben Gologo Gakba. The first coming in the 7th minute. the second, I think, somewhere. By the time we got to the 20th minute mark,
15.
yeah, so 7 minutes later, or 7 or 8 minutes later, they considered the second, and then they considered the third woefully. But they got a penalty taken by Aliou Ba, which was converted. And this could get something out of it. This is Maryland. And it's just inches.
I think it's a foul. I think it's a foul.
Yeah, it's a foul on David Talu. Well,
like I said, we might have a turnaround match here this afternoon. But you can look at that again. There the ball come in and onto the hands of this player from Maryland. Talu intercepted and a contact was made and the ball go across the touchline.
Yes.
Committed on David Talu. So Talu is always is noted for time wasting, and then you have a contact with him. He stays on the floor. But I think first half is over already. So the moment he's standing up, the ref going to call an end to the first half.
And I like when the fans guess what? Say, one of those watching said, please commentating and leave the referee as to whether it is a yellow card or red card. But true, we have to tell you that there are laws governing football, and trust me, all of the people in this commentary box are people who know and understand the laws of the game. So if a referee is out there not doing well, we will tell you, in as much as the law empowers the referee to officiate in his own opinion. That's what the law says, right? The law says, in the opinion of the referee, it still doesn't negate the fact that.
I'm going to punctuate you.
Yeah. I mean, in the opinion of the referee, that's why I'm coming.
The opinion of the referee is no more in the laws of the game. Okay. The new version of the book. The game should be officiated by the laws of the game, not in the opinion of the referee on this occasion.
The law of common sense. I'm referring to the law of common sense in this case.
In that case, if the goalkeeper races from his line and recklessly clattered into an attacking player on the occasion of that, where David Talu missed the ball entirely and hit Alushan Shaka, that should be the booking and the penalty.
Yeah. So
you want to be consistent.
Yeah.
And to be consistent is to compare two things, whether they agree or they disagree. So on this occasion, he doesn't give a yellow card for a goalkeeper who recklessly comes out of his goal, clatter into the attacking player. He awards the penalty and doesn't give a yellow.
Okay. And then he comes on the side. Yeah. The same thing happens. He gives a yellow card to a player from Gedeh County. So I mean, it's inconsistency right there. So if you watch it, if you watch it.
I'm sorry for interrupting again, Theo. At this level, you know that. This is a government deliverable.
Yeah.
That is standard football game. Sorry if you feel offended.
I mean, that's the fact.
So the referees in these games, they want to end their games.
Yeah.
So most often they take the precaution to be very careful how they show on yellow cards and so forth. But I thought that was a breach of the fundamental rules of the game. That's why I've been a yellow for David Talu. Howbeit, we play.
Thanks for the clarity. And again, those of you who are watching us live at Intel, that's the way we would like to close it, but we are always available to give you our opinion in terms of officiating, to tell you that we are all professionals here and we deserve to be on this platform. That is why we are Intel Sports. We are not just any kind of sporting institution. We're going to go to Julius Concern for some analysis at the end of the first half, Ben, before you turn over.
We will our team in the studio for the analysis of the first half, following a 3-1 win at halftime. Gedeh 3, Maryland 1. Still big, anxious 45 minutes to go, but it's been all fantastic. It's been a one-way traffic from a Gedeh perspective. And Maryland have got a mountain to climb on this occasion. Maryland won Gedeh 3. You never say never in football, but Gedeh have got one big foot in the final, which will be played here on Sunday. Don't forget the other semi-final is on tomorrow at the same venue when favorites, Lofa County, take on very ambitious Magibi, who've won this competition. Back in 2018, I think they lost the final or so. But They've got experience of winning at this level. We have the 2012 winner, Mark Gibby, who bested Nima about 2-0 in the final up against favorites Lofa County right here at this venue. So on this occasion, my name is Ben, Tio is here, Edwin Batafoya is also part of the commentary team. I have the honor to link it to Studio 2, where you have Julius Compton is pretty seated. You will hear from him, but first though, here is Win Gaga.
The Liberia Football Association for 88 years has struggled to have an official headquarters of its own since its establishment in 1936. The local football house, due to such challenge over the period, migrated from one location to another in central Monrovia, the nation's capital. The offices of the LFA, for some reasons, were moved at different venues and locations to include Benson Street, Broad Street, Kiri Street, UN Drive and Lane Street, Camp Johnson Road, Randall Street, including Congo Town, among others. In a drive to change and end the old age story.
In a semi-final fixture 2024-2025 National County Sports Meet, Grand Gedeh County 1 foot inside the grand final. Gedeh's County, you saw the first 45 minutes. There are a lot of talking points looking at all of the goals that were scored and the timing of it, the officiating of the referees. What's your own thought about it?
Well, I think the first half was one-sided, except for the last closing stages where Maryland, for some reasons, after they have adapted themselves to the play, tried to mount pressure, but 70 to 80% of the ball for the entire first half were played in the half of Maryland. But they came back with a 1 goal from the penalty spot. But I think Grand Gedeh still has the edge. Like he's talking about the officiating, I think the referee will have to do better. There were some poor decisions. Even goalkeeper Developmental should have been shown a yellow on the occasion of the penalty. But I think he needs to do more.
So now let's look at the tactical aspect of it. How worried is the defense of Maryland County, their composure and the way in which they absorb the pressure of Grand Gedeh County? What's their own take about it? Looking at them conceding 3 quick goals in less than 25 minutes of the first half.
It was around 25, 26 minutes to consider quick 3 goals. I think their defense, for some reasons, very flat, and they have to work better in midfield. I only see a missing goal. The rest of the colleagues in midfield, they are not really connecting, and they need to do well on that occasion. They need to close up a new zone completely if they should do something special in the second half. But so far they are playing 2 open games, and you're playing an open game against a tactical side like Grand Gedeh. You always suffer at the break because Grand Gedeh have 2 players on the 2 wings and they are very dangerous whenever they have a break, and you always see the ball in the final tier. So they need to do more, and I think their goalkeeper is not doing his best on today, allowing area ball to be his nightmare so far.
So before we go further, let's see whether we can have a gist of the goals that were scored by Grand Gedeh County. We'll follow up with Maryland consolation through Aliyu Baba. Firstly, let's look at the goals scores from Grand Gedeh County.
Yeah, I hope we can get that goal. The first goal was a class, and it can be a class because it's a classical player who scored acrobatically. That was a brilliant goal. So far, into this stage of the competition, I think it's the best goal I've seen from Nushon. The third goal again was very, very clever indeed. He had a goalkeeper just a tip, smart goal, and I think they deserve to be ahead. Very clinical. And there you see that once more. Brilliant cross, wonderful kick. So that acrobatic. Nushon, he's just on top of things. The kid is just in form throughout this entire competition.
So let's see whether it can be a replica or maybe be a transfer into the National League with his club Watangat FC. But that's the second goal. Strong defense, like you said, very unbalanced Maryland defense, and that was just clinical for Grand Gedeh County.
Yes, again, credit to the attacking prowess of Grand Gedeh. Very determined, bustling things out left, right. It's amazing goal, struggling through. And finally, the goalkeeper, life right, he was just unsettled. And finally, at the back of the net.
Yeah, here is again loose zone with the second. Easy goal.
Credit to the pass.
Yes.
That was a brilliant pass. Reminds me of Luka Modric kind of a pass. Very brilliant one. And Nush was just on time. Placed it. The goalkeeper had absolutely no answer to that.
This is the main talking point. Maryland cancellation. And after that, let's look at Maryland cancellation. The penalty first. We talk about the goalkeeper should have gotten a yellow or a red for this reckless tackle on that's Alushu Shaka.
Yeah, there you see it. He was late on that tackle and no justification whatsoever. That was a yellow.
But other will argue that the ball was hairs on target. So let's look at also the call of the referee. See that Shaka move on?
He had a tackle on the ball.
And he has the ball on target. So that could be another talking point that should not even be called for because he had it on target.
The thing about it, had it not been for his intervention, the striker could have had better time to even play the ball at the back of the net. And that is the argument.
So again, let's look at that. Shaka,
he could have had an easier time though when you watch that. If the goalkeeper had stood on the box, on his back, he could have real time to control better and to play the ball at the back of the net or on target.
Yeah, but the ball hit that Shaka before the goalkeeper hit him.
But that was a foul because he touched the striker.
So we leave it at that. The referee calls for a penalty, but they mean talking pen. Why the player wasn't penalized?
Yeah, especially
the goalkeeper. Why was it not penalized?
So let's see if we can have this short break and get our guest in. One citizen from Maryland County. I think I did see Mariah Yekula. Hope we can have her to talk briefly about this game. But we'll take a short break. To be right back. As we welcome back and thanks for rejoining us as we anticipate the second half. What do you foresee in the second half? 3-1, I think it's still an open game. You can get, remember, Grand Gedeh scored 3 goals in just 25 minutes. Anything is possible. Yeah,
I foresee a comeback for Maryland County because of the way they ended the last 15 minutes of the first half. They coordinated a bit well at the end of the first half. So Grand Gedeh, what they need to do now is to see how well they can absorb the enforcement of Maryland County. That is from the left and the right wings. Looking at Alisu Shaka and Aliyu Ba, because they are the two key players who are causing the damage for Maryland County. So when Grand Gedeh can have that work done perfectly and make sure to maintain them, then it's an easier game for Grand Gedeh. However, Grand Gedeh on the other end also have two swift attackers, looking at Jesse Francis and Luzon. Maryland too will not just focus on attacking and looking for the equalizer. So they need to be careful at the back, because the more you advance in attack, you have a bigger space at their back. So they need to be careful too and observe how they attack and defense. But I foresee a comeback of Maryland County because of the way they ended the last 15 minutes of the first half.
Nush is on 2 other brace. He's tipped for a hard trick. Perhaps the strategy into the second half to bury this game completely could be that they will come with 15 minutes of attack. Grand Gedeh. Once they get the fourth goal, it means game over. But at the same time, it's going to be a tough notch to crack. Grand Gedeh will come all out in the second half for what I foresee, because they are already down 2 goals margin. So they will have to come all out with their everything. But mind you, they have to watch their defense.
Yeah, like I said, in midfield, both counties are a bit balanced. Looking at the experience of Mason Gold and also Imari Wakaso. So they have that balance in depth of their midfield. With a combination of those other players from the counties who they are featuring, and that's the beauty of Maryland and Grand Gedeh counties. They have a homegrown team. Looking at the both teams, about 85% of the players on the pitch or part of the counties are from the counties itself. So that's a good one for them. It's a plus, and I think if other counties can have that motion. Looking at the various leagues, there are a lot of good leagues thanks to the Liberia Football Association. I have all of the 15 counties effectively running 3rd division, 4th division leagues, even as well as grassroots, youth football, U15 league, and also U17 league. So they need to go back, look at those leagues, and do the very good selection, not to troop into Monrovia all of the time, looking for the top players in Monrovia to represent the counties. As you see Grand Gedeh today, see how far they are, see how far Maryland. So it shows that the leagues back in those counties are strong. And if you go there fetch for the best out of the best, you can have a complete, very good representation of the counties. So, but we look at them too in the second half. It's still not over for Grand Gedeh County. They don't need to relax. If they will want to defend, they need to do a man mark defending and pay keen attention to the 2 threatening players of Maryland County, that's Alisu Shaka and Aliyu Ba, if they will want to clinch this victory. If not, we may see a turnaround for Maryland County.
Grand Gedeh County got their noses ahead with 3 goals to 1 in the first half. We still have a very long 45 minutes to play, if not extra time, depending on the performance on the pitch. Grand Gedeh so far in this 2024-2025 competition have proven to be a very strong side to contend with. Kim from Zulu Whiskey, that's Zwerju City, Grand Gedeh County, with their 2 teams qualifying, and they are true to the semis. And I've got reports also that the basketball team also qualify for the quarterfinals. They will play Nimbad on tomorrow. So they've got much more better preparations this time, unlike and perhaps you will see previous editions. And they've got a $1 million Liberian catch with them if they win this game, courtesy of Senator Zoe Emmanuel Peno. That is a big motivation for them. And I also see that as a pressure to the players.
Yeah, for me, I don't like seeing these things happening. Especially competition like this is a complete burden on the players. It makes them to do extra than what they normally do. It is good for them to do extra more than what they normally do, but is it somehow traumatized them because they have a thinking that, oh, if we don't win this game, we lost this. And that actually, for me, needed not to be done. It can be kept as a promise, but not to make such an announcement. Well, guys, just simple. If you win this game, there is something great package for you to laugh, for you to celebrate. But all we want is the victory. But coming up with that huge amount, looking at the economy of Liberia currently, it's not a serious task ahead of them.
I think that the package could be undisclosed. At least it lessens the burden on the players.
Yes.
But it's all about the National County Sports Meet here at the Samokando Sports Complex. And you already know Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and exclusive sports television station. We leave our main studios and join our team of commentators and analysts, Benjamin Goloko, Gakpa, Theophilus Jiko, and Edwin Batafoyan, to bring us the second crucial half of this all-important first semi-final match in Southeastern encounter. Maryland and Grand Gedeh as it stands is 3-1.
We are back at the brink of the second half. Grand Gedeh will lead by 3-1, kicking from left to right. In their blue and green scrapped shirt are up against Maryland County in dominant yellow. Their preferred color, kicking from right to left as we overlook this green turf of the SKD Sports Complex. Theo Chico is still here. I must mention that he hails from Maryland County. And also Edwin Batafoyan, who has a mixed origin of Lofa and Magibi. And those two teams square here tomorrow, beginning at 3 o'clock kickoff time. Well, let's welcome viewers all around the world and in Liberia to the SKD. This is the first of two semi-finals here at the SKD, and Grand Gedeh hold an unassailable 3-1 lead at the brink of the second half, and Maryland wants to come back into this one. So the throw is being taken long inside the left channel. As Alushan Shekan will take a banish to his head after that knock in the first half, giving away possession to the Gedeans, who are trying to attack from left to right, win the free kick about 4 yards in from the red touchline. Here is Theo.
And so they've got Otoso Jackson on, and maybe just he comes on with that energy to go for those area balls against Wakaso, Maryland. I think in my mind it's a good substitution. Let's see how Otoso will respond in terms of those area balls.
It was a long ball inside the Marylanders half. Not dealt with on the first offense, but finally have dealt with it. Grand Gedeh still having possession just on the halfway line over the far side of the field. And here comes the Marylanders. All in yellow. Love the move there. Cut it inside from the red touchline. Free kick as Aliuba goes to the ground. Now under a free kick, the referee wants more than that. He gives the yellow card to the Grand Gideon, number 21. Aaron Klekbe has been booked for his foul on Aliuba. 8 minutes after the restart, Maryland 1, Grand Gideon 0. Free kick taken on the edge, that's inside the penalty area, strongly headed away by Grand Gideon. Goal. Plays the ball into Aliuba. Bar is caught in the offside position over the far side of the field.
Ben, I think to me the second half is on the slow start. From my observation, I think it's on the slow start.
Yeah, but you expect for Maryland to be the one to take the game to Grand Gideon at this stage because they are down by 3-1. Now, when Grand Gideon have a 2-goal cushion, you don't expect for them to open up like that. I mean, they have something to protect, and they are protecting their lead. The onus is on Maryland to open up the game. I mean, you don't have to be too careful. Like I said in the first half, whatever happens tonight, tomorrow is on Thursday. Tomorrow will not change. So Maryland, you have to go out and play. I mean, have fun, enjoy yourself, get beaten, but express yourself. Like the situation with Man United and their manager Ruben Amorim and their striker, how do you call him, Rashford? The coach said he can't play him because he doesn't portray a positive attitude. No coach is going to forgive you when you don't show effort. If you're not informed, if you miss a penalty or crucial one-on-one, yes, the coach can forgive you. But if you don't show effort, no coach forgives you. So Maryland have got to show effort and go out. There is Alusha cutting in on his right foot, wings it, and it's being cleared acrobatically towards the halfway line. Now Grand Gideon can break almost 3 against 3, but the ball left behind Justin Francis, who checks his run. No zone. Good challenge here from Maryland. Go playing the ball long, looking for the run of Aliuba, but the flag goes up. Why these more than 8-hour or the assistant referees don't put the flag up immediately when the player is offside too?
Well, so because the player is latching onto the ball, then the rule or the law says that the player must what?
Get a touch.
Yeah, get a touch. And,
I'm going to get an expert opinion of youth football coordinator. Come. To answer this question. For me, I don't understand because I think the flag should go up immediately because it's wasting time. Here is Wayne Gaga.
So now, Ben, you look at the possibility of the player who is already in that position to get the ball. It's also possible that another teammate who is on the offside position to come and pass by that player to get the ball moving. So the law says the player must have a touch on the ball first. So if it is the player who is already in the offside position, have a touch on the ball, then the assistant referee will raise the flag.
So those following us, I hope you get a clear picture of what the flag delays to go up. And in modern refereeing, Maryland trail by 3-1. They need the second goal to make this a contest.
Yeah, and I've got to say good afternoon, Mr. James Samuel, my very good friend and brother. My brother-in-law is watching from Maryland County. Things are not good with him anyway.
Where are you watching from? Do you want to put it in the live view so we recognize you? We will do it. Edwin Batafoya is also here with me. Now, Grand Gideon inside the center circle. Good interception from goal. The ball is being played through. That's Weir. Fencing Weir trying to look for a yellow shirt who makes a run inside the penalty area. But the goalkeeper is equally alert and picks it up. The experienced David Talu under no pressure whatsoever. Slings it in few. Giving away straight to Alusha Shaka, who passed nutmegs the defender. Shaka. The Ghana red winger goes to the ground looking for the free kick. King Swan, 24 yards off and goal. Left of center. Promising position, Maryland.
Yes, they could make use of this chance. It could be a set piece that might result to a goal. But let's see, I think a cancellation at this stage, it means that the game is on.
Yeah, I agree with you. 24 yards from goal, left of the penalty area, almost entering into that left channel. 2 yellow shirts that they are standing akimbo for the moment, making decision of what to do. And I think, as it stands, or as their position is, Steven Gia could be a favorite to take this one. Alushat Shaka looks on. Steven walks away. Shaka is still in the akimbo position with his bread lamb shoes, waiting for the referee's whistle to strike the wet match ball. Away to our left. Maryland 1, Grand Gedeh 1. If that goes in, that would be fantastic. He slides in straight into the goalkeeper, who gallops it very comfortably at the near post.
We are only seeing a player since the start of the tournament, the 2024-2025. James Tappet of Lofa County is the only player so far to have scored from such position, and the goal came against Sino County in the 52 minutes when he scored from that position to give Lofa County the equalizer in Greenville during the group stage.
So one of my summarizers in the form of Edwin Batafoya is telling you that we haven't seen too many goals from set pieces. That record for 2025 is being held by Lofa's James Tappet. Throw red touchline far side of the field for Maryland County. They need something. They need to get back into this match as soon as possible. Steven Drea trying to hook the ball into play, but Grand Gedeh have it clear towards the halfway line. Newsom doesn't get in time. It has been hooked acrobatically back inside the Marylanders' half. And then a whistle go at him for the offside on this occasion. It's going to be the free kick to Grand Gedeh. They are in no hurry whatsoever to restart play because they lead by 3 goals to 1.
And definitely the clock is winding down, and it's not just a good one for all Marylanders watching, including Theophilus Jigo, who is in here.
I got too many good Marylander friends. Where's my friend Eric Nangbe, Elias Duke? Yo, are you following? You guys are trailing, man.
Yeah, Maryland trailing, but missing goal is on the board. The work must go on, Ben. I mean, I'm a commentator and I've got to do missing goal. Play set for Aliu, but it's Alusin Shaka and it goes off. But trust me, I have known Maryland to be a team that has courage to fight, and they will fight back.
2017, Theophilus Jigo was part of the coaching staff of Maryland that reached the final against Monrovia at the Antoinette Totman Stadium. And they will go on to lose some penalty shooter. Grand Gedeh trying to attack here inside the red channel. Brave and fantastic defending from the yellow share to allow the ball to go out of play for a goal kick to goalkeeper Wesley. Wesley had a fantastic quarterfinal, saving 3 penalties. But he 3 consecutive penalties, I must say. But he considered 3 goals here tonight.
In the space of 25 minutes.
He's wearing shirt number 25. He concedes 3 goals inside the opening 25 minutes of this half. I think he might consider changing his shirt number if he comes to another county meet. But Maryland, oh, that's Paul. The first touch lets him down. Rufus.
And Ben, he's the only goalkeeper in this competition to win 3 men of the match awards. 2 in the group stage, 1 in the knockout.
He should be a good candidate for a player of the tournament, especially if it's Maryland side.
I haven't seen a goalkeeper winning the MVP.
You never say never. I mean, goalkeepers like Manuel Neuer, I mean, those are goalkeepers that will win an award in front of players. So, throw taking left side. Inside the penalty area, strongly headed away by Steven Gia. Only as far as a blue shirt who strikes from distance. It's almost 28 yards out, and the ball still agonizing a while over the top. I was Aaron Clarkback with the shot. But here is Maryland now trying to restart play with Weah. Vincent Weah looking for the bandage-headed Alushan Shika, who looks for the left run of Weah. Weah breaking from the left balance. In goes the left cross, clear of balance, and the goalkeeper collects it right at the near post. Decent move from Maryland.
Yeah, Vincent Weah, he was in that squad in 2016-17. He's one of the most experienced players in that squad with an overlap of a sweet cross, and is picked up by the Grand Gedeh County defense. But again, Maryland keep fighting. I know they will make some incursions. They keep knocking. As to whether Grand Gedeh will open that door to allow them enter, still a difficult question.
Well, Aaron Collin, not the Liberian journalist though, Abel Wallow, they are watching. I'm surprised that Amos Wallow is following from Grand Cape on County. His Cape on side out of this competition. Edwin TK Singlet is also following. Wilfred Zion, supposedly from Grand Gedeh County, has huge interest. His Grand Gedeh Saliba 3-1. He's also following. Yet it's 3-1 the scoreline. Free kick and the yellow card will be brandished to number 14 of Grand Gedeh. Too many yellow cards. Emmanuel Gate is being booked.
Well, we yet to see a rare card in the knockout stage of this year competition. We saw the rare card in the group stage in Banga. Augustin Deyiga was showing a rare card in the match involving Bong and Grand Bassa.
Deyiga is an exceptional player. I mean, those are the players when they get sent off. I mean, you think, well, as you look, you just see Grand Gedeh trying to spread the play over the far side of the field. The intent is excellent, but he just looks to overhit it, and it runs on the play for a throw in to Maryland County, who, in my opinion, haven't done much since the start of the second half.
And let me welcome William Sackbill Taylor. You're watching, wherever you're watching from, welcome to Intel Sports.
Patrick O'Neill following Intel Sports as well. Wherever are you watching from? Do you want to let us know this Maryland will trail behind? There was a decent pass. Alushan Shaka, but the fly goes up. But that was a magnificent pass. Stunning pass. Pass of a higher caliber coming from in midfield, looking for the run of Alushan Shakan. But he moved a fraction too early, and the flag goes out over the far side of the field.
I think it was a tight decision from the Lions number 2 because Shaka wasn't really in an offside position when the ball reaching where he collected the ball. But again, there's a decision from the Lions and no trouble to Grand Gedeh County.
And Patrick O'Neill happens to be a coach himself, commonly known as Coach Machine. Is watching from the USA. Welcome to Intel Sports.
Grand Gedeh in swing towards the back post. Good defensive header there from Weir. Fencing Weir as the ball bubbles on the play for a throw in on the red touchline. Just about close to the assistant referee one, Hannah Moses, in that tangerine shirt and black shorts. Now let's see the pass again. No, he was offside.
On 100 hour of
He was offside.
So you can look at that. Can we just have a plate of it? The first attempt to pass the ball, at that point he was in an offside position, but the second, that's the time he come in. But at that time the ball had left the feet of the midfielder who got a pass.
Wakaso with the throw in. Just about the penalty area. Headed away by Maryland. Only temporarily. Newzon trying to turn. He's been dispossessed in the process. And now Maryland can break over the far side of the field. Yuma looking for Pa. Pa has Alushan available to him. Checks in. There is a pass. He goes unselfishly, but the flag is up again on Alushan Shaka.
Well, it's difficult to understand. Maybe it's just a bit of some kind of fraction, but it's a ball that is outside on the left side, and he squares it across the face of post. As to whether the two players attacking the ball are ahead of the player rather making the pass, yeah, it will be a justifiable offside. Anything other than that, I'm not sure the referee got it right.
So a substitution for Grand Gedeh. Joseph Tisler, 24, has been substituted. And here come Ato Bajolo wearing jersey number 8. And then here come again the introduction of this player wearing jersey number 4 for Grand Gedeh. That should be Nelson Yawa wears jersey number 4. And let's see who was substituted.
We have to see that again. That offside decision.
Take a look at this one. Now he's onside. And that
let's take it back small and see. Let's take it back small and see.
The referee acknowledges that this player is onside now.
Okay.
Look at where he's coming from. He's riding.
Oh no, he's onside.
Okay, he's onside. So he's ahead of the player there to whom he's giving the pass. This cannot be an offside, Ben. It is not possible. There's no way this can be an offside. I think the referee got it wrong on this occasion. That's what I said.
Is this a protest?
A very emotional tear,
Chico. It's not about protest, Ben. It's about the laws, the rules, the laws of the game. I mean,
if the player ahead of the player who is receiving the pass is onside, how can the player who is receiving the pass?
Alushan Shaka, this time he's onside. He crosses it. The goalkeeper flops it. It's at the back of the net. It is game on. Game on. We have a game on at the SKD. 63 minutes on the clock. It's Maryland 2, Grand Gedeh 1. The Grand Gedeh should be nervous now.
Yes, exactly so. But this is what I expected. I expected the fourth goal and the fifth for Maryland because I want to see a good game. And Otoso Jackson, who will be joining Heaven 11 right after this National County Sportsmen, have now put Maryland County into a spirit that they can come from behind. Like I said, Barcelona did so, Maryland can do so.
Yeah, I think Ben just was spot, and we did talk about him. You know, when Wakaso was getting more of those area balls, we did mention him in the first half. Like you needed somebody with that physique to battle Wakaso to keep the Grand Gedeh County defense behind. They bring him on, and he gets a goal. Inspirational substitution, Ben.
The goalkeeper gets a touch on it, but it's not sufficient to keep it away. And Jackson is at the back post, entirely unmarked. He does the simplest thing in football, just taps the ball in from close range. I mean, it's game on. Maryland 2, Grand Gedeh 3. We having a fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Shaka was the one. Ishaka was the one with that brilliant assist.
Ishaka, recall he's been cut off on 2 different occasions. On the third time the flag stays down, Maryland are level.
It's a long one into the arms of David Talu. Otoso Jones Jackson is lashing onto it. Well, it's a long ball forward. Maybe missing goal goes to flight and misses this one, but he still has the courage to fight back. It's Grand Gedeh's ball. Grand Gedeh need to close this game with a goal. Maryland need to come back into this game with a goal and turn the screw against Grand Gedeh County. But they will fight. The captain is only missing 2 more goals. Maybe Maryland has given me courage to run more commentary, Ben.
This guy never sees you miss him. Maryland playing the more enterprising football at about this stage. Stephen Gia pass on the right hand side. Swing in the power. Alishan strong. Wakaso heads away on a temporary. The shot has been taken. It's been charged down. Corner Maryland. Maryland alive.
I think that number 17 for Maryland. That's number 17. I think he was kind of a savage. He should have played the ball infield. Yes, you're savage.
Outside, he has Otoso coming. It should have been turned off a boat. Maybe it would have made some progress for Maryland, and with the stadium, maybe would have sprung up more and more into some energy. But it's Grand Gedeh still doing their thing. The lead here by 3 goals to 2.
Nervy 25 minutes for Grand Gedeh. Yeah, let's run the game. He strikes the red footer into a blue and green shirt that ricochets it behind for a corner.
The noise from the crowd. We won goal.
Maryland have been very successful in silencing the Grand Gedeans here. All the noise inside this ground has been made by the Marylanders. Okay, they traveled several miles from Plebo, from Harper.
And he can give me the rest.
Those are the 2 cities I know.
From Cloverken, from Caloken, from wherever. They are here, and trust me, they are glued.
There you see on your screen, the yellow shirts are waving, urging their team on. The Grand Gedeh suffered an injury concern, so the players walk out of the pitch. They still lead by 3 goals to 2, but never movement yet. Never movement. And this will provoke a change from Maryland. Substitution. Number 18, Sylvester Cooper, will be introduced for Christian Yanwe or Yima. So Yiman all Cooper in. Maryland looking for the equalizing goal. They have a corner far side of the field. Grand Gedeh have got 7 players to defend the one inside their box. We are waiting the referee's whistle. It's an off swinger towards the back post. Talu is there. Drops on the floor. Play continues. Now Newsom trying to break away. That's the substitute number 4 trying to break away. Yawa, but is caught up in a yellow traffic. And we'll have David Talu on the floor. Maryland, well, fantastic.
And Talu is noted for time wasting. So I think that the Maryland tackle need to evolve going and tackle with this goalkeeper, because trust me, if you go and tackle 5 times with him, you're going to spend 5 minutes on the floor. So that's another advantage for Gedeh there.
Yeah, I think that defense has been busy a bit. They've just made a substitution. I think what they want to do, Wayne's analysis, which I want to agree with, is that they're trying to put Otoso into the center of attack more to get more pressure on the Gedeh County defense. But here is the opposite of that. Every time Gedeh comes outside and they're successful to get the ball to the attackers, Maryland probably may be the weaker side because they're focusing too much and they're concentrating more players forward, and they could be caught on a break. I wouldn't be surprised if Gedeh scores in the second half.
Lee Fakwe Chris is washing alongside Foded Fobwe, and even our own boy, journalist Kelvin, that's Richmond Kelvin Don, is also the following. Stephen Young with Cooper has joined in as well. And not need to mention that J-Rock Tweed Ace from Gedeh County. There's a chance! Alusan with the shot!
And
Brilliant save.
I'm seeing the flag up, but the referee
The flag is up. Okay. The referee is giving the corner kick.
Alusan was offside, but trust me, this was a surprising strike. And that's the way to catch a goalkeeper unaware. The substitute who have just come on, he's got courage.
I think Gedeh defense needs to evolve, building up these too much offside traps. Maybe it's not just working, though it's working, but it's not actually working, because we just saw the second goal for Maryland, where they thought that Ishaka was offside, and then he was in offside. So they need to find different strategy to hold the Maryland attacking force down to the line and maintain the score line.
Gedeh hanging on. We are. Long ball from We Are in the pop, but Johnson. And Johnson leaves his marker on the floor. There's a change. It's been struck low, left footed by the 17 Cooper, blocked by a blue shirt. Aliu back goes to the ground. Nothing is awarded. Gedeh brings the ball away. Supposedly through new zone. Coming towards the halfway line. Great defending from Maryland to keep the pressure back on Gedeh. Is that an offside? Wrong decision. Is that an offside?
I'm convinced it's offside.
How do you explain that?
I mean, he's coming from the offside position. It's an unfair advantage. But
his opponent play the ball.
His opponent?
His opponent play the ball.
Well, if his opponent, clearly, if his opponent did, it can be an offside. Let's see the replay. But this is Otoso. That's what the point I wanted to make. Now he comes outside.
I mean, it's a fair challenge.
Yeah.
I'm still convinced.
Me thinks that's not an offside.
I'm not sure it's an offside. If it is a ball from his opponent,
the opponent play the ball deliberately. Now they get two types of play. They get action and reaction and action. That was a reaction. He was intentionally playing the ball and he played to the path for a yellow shirt. That cannot be an offside.
It cannot be an offside. It's another elementary.
In Barcelona.
Yeah, it's an elementary decision right there. But before that, we saw how Wakaso is beginning to have difficulties now continuing
with the president of
the attack, because Otoso Jackson has a structure to go 1v1 with him, and that's what I was looking for.
Conan taking shot by Gedeh, played in war. Claire Bartali. That Taylor hooked in there, flick on the header that is being cushioned into the path of goalkeeper Wesley, who knocks it forward over the halfway line. Strong header from Wakasu. That was, I think, Bajolo trying to play it in. Here is Vincent Weah. Nice header from Weah. Piece of Cooper. Cooper looking for Alusan Shaka down his left line. The intent is good. I think Cooper hits the ball
too hard,
and it's out of play graciously to Gedeh for a goal kick.
And we are proud to let you know that this live broadcast is in partnership, or is being sponsored by Winners. Just so you know that this live broadcast is coming to you. When it's a strike, And into the arms of the goalkeeper, Maryland, he goes for the second time, and he gets control, Simon Wesley.
Yeah, when you are trailing in the kind of situation looking for one goal, the goalkeeper has to be to his feet. He has to be prepared on this kind of occasion. So that save should not be overlooked. Okay, good save from Wesley. Throw into Maryland as a turn defense will attack immediately over the far side of the field. Throw is about 10 yards short of the corner flag. Taking long, headed down by Wakaso. Pick up here by Yawa. Play long. And I think the Marylander leaves his marker on the floor. That's Nuzon, who's frustrated. He's still on the deck. But Vincent Weah will play with his orange shoes, fast approaching the halfway line. Throw in will be the decision. As Stephen Gia tried to keep the ball in play. The referee will run more than 60 meters to check on Nuzon.
I think things are beginning to be difficult now for Nush since the start of this second half. He not been having that kind of good run he did have in the first half. Gotten 2 goals, a brass to his name. Now in the second half, things are not working for him because Nush is heavily marked by the defense of Grand Gedeh County. But again, Maryland is coming close. They came close not too long just before this. So they might get an equalizer. So we might see a 3-3 match here today. But again, indeed, it is an interesting match and a mouth-watering one. Like I said, Ben, I think things are not working for Nush Zone in the start of the second half.
Christian Indomitable, we are watching from Maryland County. Just how is he feeling? His Maryland side trailed by 3-2. Jackie Miller is still having faith. Urging Maryland, let's go. We can get the equalizer. Joseph Rabos is also following from the southeastern. Joseph Opie, Maryland is going to win this game, but before the win, they've got the equalizer. Comfort for Fana. More grace to my Marylanders. Too many women get involved in football these days. Throw into Maryland. Vincent Weah takes his shot. Now over the halfway line, lifts it, left-footed. The goalkeeper heads it away, only as far as Mason Goal. Goal strikes it right foot, over the top. What an effort! Almost 20 yards up. The goalkeeper is off a 6-yard line. Mason Goal receives the gift because it was headed by goalkeeper Talu. Goal comes forward from fullback position, strikes it for almost 20 yards out. It's still inches wide over the top.
I think the goalkeeper was lucky.
Mason, the right back.
Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's forward from fullback position. That is an amazing part.
Yeah. It's a power drive.
Fencing lost his footing. We still playing on. Grand Gedeh for the moment hanging on. Aliyu Ba putting pressure, immense pressure on the left back, who managed to get a through on that occasion. Maryland 2, Grand Gedeh 3. We have just under a quarter of an hour to play. That's free kick to Grand Gedeh. Newsom goes to ground. Not on the agenda of the referee. The right back plays it forward. Looking for Aliyu Ba. Collected by Grand Gedeh. Vincent Weah cushions it on his chest. His second touch lets him down as he lost his footing. Now Grand Gedeh attacking inside this red channel. In goes the cross. Flying header comes in. And then the whistle goes. Free kick. Missing goal has been fouled. And the referee penalized Grand Gedeh.
I think Vincent Weah is a good kid to watch. Since the start of the second half, he's been outstanding.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Knows how to go forward. I mean, can pick his man correctly. Vincent Weah, the left back from now here is Kotolo, the substitute. That's Jackson. He's been dispossessed, missing goal. Managed to find Stephen Gia. Cooper gives away possession rather cheaply to Bajolo. of Gedeh, who's looking for the run over the far side there on new zone, but he only picks the wet touchline. Throw into Maryland. Mason Go coming forward. Taps it short. Looking for his rapper. Who's going forward from fullback position. And here is Aliyu Ba. Just about level with the right edge of the penalty area. There's a lovely looking move there inside the penalty area. Gedeh looking for some way to get out. The yellow card will be the decision. Free kick to Maryland County in the dangerous position right off the D from 24 yards out.
Was that a foul?
Yeah, that was a foul.
Was that a foul?
That was a foul.
Because I think Baker had a touch on the ball.
You sure?
Yes, I think Baker had a touch on the ball. Was that Baker or Tesla? No, Tesla have been substituted. So I think it's Baker. I think Baker had a touch on the ball. We can have that replay to look at that again, because
if it comes up, we're gonna see.
Yes.
But I think it was a foul. Okay, let's look at it.
They will go. The ball still remain with him.
Wow.
He had a slot and wake up with the ball.
Wow.
So I don't know. And then what might be frustrating to that player of Gedeh, he was showing a yellow card.
Still got some time in this game, and I'm thinking if it's going to go to penalty shootouts.
It's a foul.
Yeah, that was a foul.
I think it's a foul.
I do agree. That was a foul.
About 11 minutes plus added on time. Stephen Gear stands on top of this one. Aliyu Ba wants a piece of A. West shoots right for that. Too easy for David Talu.
Yeah, easy for him. Maryland still need to find the courage to fight.
David Talu and Tom Weston. It is very synonymous.
Yeah, I mean, he does that very well. I mean, time wasting. But the question is, still a lot of time in this game. I see around 22 minutes in this game. It's 15 minutes left plus other time. So it's not over yet. They have to play on. And it's a foul committed.
The president of Global Farmers, Savannah's Kevin Morris, is also following us on this edition.
To Edwin, that it was a foul. That was a foul. Savannah Morris, thanks for being there. You are watching.
It was a foul, Edwin. it was a foul, Edwin.
No, I do agree. When I saw the play from my angle, I do agree that was a foul. And yes, good decision from the ref, even to show a yellow card, because that was too rough on that player of Maryland.
Comfort Fofana. Maryland, I need George Little Baker will give me happiness. Tonight, 18 Champions League game, Barcelona at home to Atalanta. They've already qualified.
I wish Manchester United was in the Champions League.
No, you don't have to wish. I mean, we're in the Europa Cup. I think we love it.
We're not comfortable being there. Even Julius Conto is not comfortable to see his club being there.
We're coming the fourth, right? Yeah, we love it there. Undefeated. Here is a chance. Talu is a strong block. Maryland claiming handball inside the penalty area. Play continues. Now Gedeh turning defense to attack. Goes sliding challenge comes in, but under delay. I think this play will be an offside position. Newson is offside as he hooks the ball over Wesley.
Then take a look at that. For the second time, David Talu cancel. He misses the ball and he punches the player. He did that to Alusin Shaka. He's done it for the second time. And let's see if the referee is going to get it. But take a look at that. In my mind, I think he did not get the ball. He got the player.
So we hope to see that again, to see was there a tackle from was that a tackle from David Talu to Aliyu Ba? Was it a penalty in the first place? But here is it. We hoping to get a look at that properly to see was there a tackle from my goalkeeper David Talu towards Aliyu Ba in the process. Ba was maybe probably feeling pain on the ground, but play this on.
We continue on play here. Maryland possession. Taylor looks for the red bar, who lashes it over the halfway line. Long strike straight into the arms of goalkeeper David Talu.
This is one of Talu's ability, time wasting. So I think it's also part of the match, because at this crucial stage, you gotta manage the game.
Richmond Giant Corner is watching us live from Girona in Spain. Welcome, buddy. He's a big supporter of Arsenal. Free kick to Gedeh. Let's have a chance to see this replay again. The challenge by David Talu on Aliou Ba. I think he gets the man, but he gets the ball too. Okay, so he gets the yeah.
It's clear now. He bundled into him, but he managed to get the ball. It's a fair one. Yeah, fair one. I mean,
but the yellow card that was given to keeper Baker, he got a touch on the ball, but he got a touch on his opponent.
Again,
it was a foul.
Referee's opinion counts more than we do.
The touch on the opponent was first before the ball, and so it's a promising position that if Maryland gain possession, they are going to threaten. And so if the player deliberately commits the offense on that occasion, the law says a booking.
Emmanuel Smo is asking where is VAR.
Without VAR, Emmanuel Smo. Mika Yenebo, sent day one on Saturday. I saw you, I have not seen you, but still though you're watching through Intel Sports. In goes the cross, easily dealt with by Maryland. Stephen Gia, play toward Alushan, flick on touch from Alushan. He's trying to get around his marker, but the ball is over the goal line. That's a touchline for throw in to Gedeh. We'll listen to the clerk back. There was a chance to finish it up. He overrun it. And I think Wesley was so smart.
Yeah,
he might have put himself in trouble.
Yeah, I think he didn't go into him, took his time, allow him to play, and then that's it.
5 minutes plus added time live on Intel Sports. Flick on the header from Jackson. Who make the game a bit nervous for Gedeh. Now Gedeh trying to break. Almost a perfect pass. No blue shirt runs in as the ball runs straight down through to goalkeeper Wesley. Jackson, flick on header. Clear. Alushan Shaka inside the left channel. In goes the cross off a blue shirt. Goalkeeper Talu is there. He looks to collect this one, but I think the referee has awarded him the free kick inside his own goal area.
Talu goes on the ground again. So I told you 5 times will be 5 minutes wasted.
I wouldn't be surprised if the referee gave 8-9 minutes of added time.
I guess people might be a quiet city at this moment.
That is not good football. I mean, killing off the game time like that is unacceptable, David Talu. I said this over and over.
And Ben R&D Patmo said you guys need to provide the VAR for the referee.
We are not the ones to provide VAR. The competition organizers should do so. Free kick, Maryland. Missing goal. Wants to take it short. He runs over here and allows Taylor to do, who takes it long in the Papa Ishaka. That's Ishaka, but Vincent Weah is caught in possession. A tired leg of Gedeh puts the ball forward. And Taylor has been far. Why he doesn't go to the ground so easily?
Well, I mean, he's not sure if the referee is going to blow for that foul.
It's a foul. The attacking player pulling him from the back. I mean, he's not full control of the ball in front of him. Our players should learn how to win free kicks.
Yeah. And again, it's about trusting the referee. I mean, you don't want to leave room.
Newsom plays a shot looking for the return. There is Newsom. Brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant from Wesley.
Well, Zone was in an offside position according to assisting referee number 1, Hannah Moses.
But the referee doesn't acknowledge. I'm not too sure whether that was an offside. But Gaze, that's missing goal pass, picks up Stephen Gia, who sprays it on the right-hand side just over the halfway line. Maryland trying to attack here. Cooper, he first shot that glance off his boots, and then he recycles it, in goes the cross, it comes off a blue shirt, corner far side.
If you ask me, I want to see a 3-3 game here. Yes, because I think Maryland is doing everything they can to get that tail goal.
Yeah. But let's not forget, in the quarterfinal, Maryland left it late to equalize against Bapolo.
And just to inform all of you watching, if this match ends in a 3-3 draw, definitely we're heading for a 30 minutes of extra time to decide the winner. If not, no one can win the match, we go strictly to a penalty where we'll have Dr. Samuel Wesley. But news is on the ground, Ben. I think great Gedeh players know how to perform that tactics.
And I think it's deliberate. You want to wind the clock down, but we have less than 90 seconds of the 90 minutes left. We don't know how much of add-on time we're going to play inside the SKD, but the Grenadians have been tight-lipped. It's been a nail-biting game because Maryland have forced them back. And then here is a late Maryland substitution. The paperwork have already been completed. Number 7, Alex Toe, is going to replace Wilson Mensah, the red back.
Ali Mensah had a bad run in the first 15 minutes against Zion. I could say 25 minutes against Zion, and then came in late in the second half.
David Talu is there. He's going to go to the ground. The referee agrees. Free kick to him. David Talu is a lucky boy.
Yeah, lucky boy. And he finds his wishes through. Again, it's to the flow. The referee will have to some fight, some tussle going on there. Gedeh County at this stage, there's always some bit of tension from Gedeh County. Last season at this stage, tension from Gedeh County. Did we?
Yes, but Ben, I must say something. I think the energy in Theophilus Jacob's voice had dropped to the lowest extent. Yes, and the substitution, 6 minutes at a time.
6 minutes?
6 minutes at a time.
It should be more than 6 minutes.
No, I'm still.
No, even though Tia will support me, but in all honesty, we should be playing more than 6 minutes.
Exactly. We
Because
should play 9-10 minutes in this game. The referee has made a lot of stoppages in this game, and he should be playing more than 6 minutes. In any case, well, he's the referee. Whatever he says, fine. But trust me, I mean, in my own opinion, he didn't do well with the timing today because there have been too many stoppages in this game.
David Talu receiving, if I may say, cosmetic treatment.
So in 6 minutes,
I don't like his goalkeeping style.
Yeah, I think normally we usually see this in the county sports meet at the 11 hours.
You can't play like that in an international competition. I mean, kidding off all the time like that because you are by a goal to nil. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
So a minute already into the 6 minutes. So 5 minutes.
We are into the second minute of 6 minutes of add-on time.
So it's just 5 minutes to decide the fate of Marylanders, including Theophilus Jacob, who energy has dropped into the lowest. But
here is Maryland. Alishan Shaka. Love the touch from Shaka. Picking up gear. Then Aliu Pia. Love the back pass as well. Flick-on pass from Aliu Ba. Trying to look for Alisha Shaka. But his boy play on the play for a throw in and bar, breaking in from the left foul line, checks his wrong, comes back around his marker. Fencing we are. Cross. Talu is there. I will be surprised if he doesn't stay on the floor. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
And the referee is not going to caution him. I mean, this is county mid football, I mean.
Just out the time.
Yeah. I think that there is a proposal into the new law that will allow if a goalkeeper had a time wasting, there will be a strict corner kick.
Yeah, the law hasn't been passed, but it has been reviewed by the, how do you call them? The RBF, IFAB. Thank you, Wayne. It's been reviewed by the IFAB. When the game reaches at the level and the keeper just laying with the ball, after a few seconds or so, the referee is going to announce or call for corner kick. Gedeh. Long ball play. Here is a chance to get up the game. Wesley's off his line. He races well ahead of the opponent and picks up possession for Maryland. Alicia Shaka flick on header looking for Jackson. Jackson does well to put a little bit of pressure on Wakaso, whose Gedeh concedes the throw. Taken quickly by Cooper. Alushan Shaka gets involved, trying to tee it up. Aliu Ba clear over the halfway line. Gedeh giving away possession. Mason Gold trying to look for a yellow shirt on the edge of the penalty area. Jackson gets deluded as the ball hit or still harmlessly beyond for a goal kick.
If Jackson got a touch on that ball, I think the line's going to put a flag up for offside.
We're into the 4th minute of added on time here. Recall the referee have given us 6 minutes of added time. Maryland 2, Gedeh 3. 3 first half goals inside the opening 25 minutes. Gave Gedeh the lead before Maryland started coming back into this one. Penalty from Alishan Shaka, and then another goal from Sofetu Jackson to give Maryland a lifeline. They've got less than 30 seconds or 90 seconds to come back into this one, Maryland. Continuing player with Cooper inside the center circle, striking off challenge for his marker, wins the free kick in the process. Taking shot by Taylor. Back to Taylor inside the center circle, lifts it in the pot of Alishan Shaka. Shaka up against his marker, lost his footing in the process. Referee says play on. Wakaso into problem. Ashaka
That's been
crosses
savage.
the ball low. Yeah.
That's been savage because you cannot play such a ball to the goalkeeper directly while you have a couple of the players that in front waiting for an in-pass where we say Osa pass, and then just to get the finishing touch, and Talu is noted for time wasting.
We are into the last minute of 6 minutes of added on time. Maryland 2, Gedeh 3. I see those green and white flags are going up over the far side of the field.
From around gate 10.
Yeah. The Marylanders are taking their exit. Gedehans are waving their flag. They've got a little bit of time to do this one. 30 more seconds. At least 30 more seconds to defend here. Gedeh. They lead by the narrowest of margin. They won't care whatever the score line be at this stage, because at one point they were 3-0 up. Now it's 3-2. This result will put them in their first final since 2007. The referee checks his watch. A late Gedeh substitution. Number 10, Elisha Jolu, is getting ready to come on.
I think we'll have additional meaning to be played for, because the substitution is the substitution from my Gedeh.
Jesse Francis off on goal. Elisha Jolu. 6 minutes of added on time is up. Maryland 2, Gedeh 3. The referee checks his watch. The whistle is looming. The final whistle is looming anytime. Flick on header from Wawa. Lash forward by Maryland, and there is no time for a Maryland drama, because the final whistle has been blown by the official, who stays inside the center circle, and Gedeh has reached their first final in more than 15 years or so. Since 2007, we have Gedeh in the final here on Sunday, and they will play the winner either from Lofa or Magibi. Let's get the thoughts of my two colleagues that are here. I will get to Teal later on, but here is Erin Batafoya.
I think Grand Gedeh have all the reason to celebrate this great achievement so far in this competition. They work for it, they deserve it. Good game on. They into the final of this year competition. They remains unbeaten, just a draw in 5 games, 4 wins. Bravo to all Grand Gedehs. It's been a good day, and see them on Sunday.
The Yiddish have sunk to the deck. They need to be consoled. I mean, it was an ugly 25 minutes that put them into this uphill challenge with Grand Gedeh. But Theo Jacob is still here. His thoughts are very much important.
Yeah, very good game. Grand Gedeh County, Maryland County lost this game in the first 25 minutes of the first half. They didn't show class, they didn't defend well, considered 3 goals unnecessarily. A new life would be difficult for them. They came back strong in the second half, fought very well, got 2 goals back. But those 2 goals weren't enough to cushion them to the grand finals, or maybe beyond Grand Gedeh County. A classic game on the night, but in my mind, the referee didn't do well with the other time. I thought there were too many stoppages, and the referee should have done better with the other time, given the stoppages we have. However, be it, classic game. Congratulations, Grand Gedeh County. Maryland County will live to fight another day. Big game on the night to the Grand Gedehs.
Aliou Ba is still on your screen. He's on the deck, sitting very frustrated. He got the first goal as Maryland tried to launch an onslaught to come back, but it was never to be. Son, you have to wake up, leave the flow. This is football. These things happen, and Grand Gedeh are true to the final year, which will be played on Sunday. We'll be talking to. We'll go back in studio where our analysts are to take it up from there. But it's been a good game from a Grand Gedeh perspective. And Maryland, well, we have to say, come back 2026 for another edition of the competition. Final score, Maryland 2, Grand Gedeh 3. From this juncture, I can turn you over to the analysts who are in the studio. As you see, the Grand Gedeh blue, white, and green flags have been waved all across the venue.
What a way to end this all-important game. It's all about celebrations now, and from all indications, their godfather is no more, but this stadium is named in his honor. Samuel Kayando will be somewhere celebrating after over 15 years. Grand Gedeh County now making it to the grand finals on Sunday. Wayne, second half, how did you see the game?
A decent second half, a competitive one, interesting one, very energized. Maryland came back to fight. They managed to get the only goal in this half. It was a plus for them, but still it couldn't help them to have the equalizer or maybe to progress to the next round, as it ended 3-2 if you were Grand Gedeh. But like you said, the late president maybe he's somewhere celebrating, looking at his own county for more than 15 years or so, moving on to the grand final. That's a good history for them. The last time they were here last year, They got booted out by Nima County, controversially. But today, they are celebrating. That's the beauty of football. There is always a moment for you to laugh. So that's it, and they are into the final, awaiting the winners between Lofa and Gedeh.
I think I'll win before we get any guess in. I think Gedeh is really a team to reckon with. They came from their own county as one of the hosts. They played 5 games. They drew 1-4. Do you see them taking this trophy?
Yes, they were the only team to win all her 3 games in the group stage. First team to qualify. They hosted their group. And yeah, that's a good record for them, having tasted defeat since the tournament. Yeah, so that's a good record for them. We hope that they can complete it in the grand final.
Yeah, that will be the biggest one. But in the second half, I think they didn't play up to the task. Newsom was completely out. He was awarded the man of the match for this game, getting a brace and 2 crucial goals, send them to the grand finals.
I think that was a game plan, and I must credit the staff from Gedeh. That's why we call game management. They are already ahead, scoring 3 goals, conceding 1, getting 2 goal margins. They don't have anything much to play for. Looking at the fact that this is progression, maybe a quarter-final match. 3 goals winning, 3 goals will carry you to the next round. So why should add put up more energy? And they did well to manage their game. Looking at the substitutions they made, it was excellent, and those players probably listened to the technical staff. They came out, they stood up, and they managed to maintain the Marylanders. And today, that's why they are celebrating now. So their game plan worked for them, because if you maintain your 3 goals, making sure that you keep the score line, you'll be ahead. And that's why today they are celebrating, because their game plan worked. Game management was excellent for their technical staff.
So that was it. When we talked about Wakaso in central defense for Gedeh. The introduction of the striker from Maryland who got the second goal. Do you think his introduction into the game was too early, or it was late?
Bringing on Otoso Jackson, I saw him play during the group stage in Banga City against Grand Bassa County. He has a complete quality of a striker. All of the overseas balls, he makes sure and touch it. Just a communication issue that didn't work too well for them. Looking at his own quality, because for every time the ball is flown in the air, he made sure to have a touch on it. So you needed a player who will understand that ability of him, and also the runs he made, because you are moving in the air, manage to hit the ball either left or right, or maybe forward or backward. So you need to understand that steps for him. Looking at Wakaso is not a natural central defender. We all know him to be a defensive midfielder, but today he is up for Gedeh County playing central defense, and he did extremely well. Excellent work for him leading his county, and today they are into the grand finals. But the introduction of Otoso Jackson, I'm very sure probably his delay, or maybe his fitness too, because he got knocked in the quarterfinal fixture against Gbapodu County, where he hit the post, the lower end of the post, and he was even substituted in that match. So probably a health issue was one of the cause of him not being introduced so early. But his introduction shows his quality, shows his importance to Maryland County. Maybe in the next edition of the county meet, they can rely on him again. And it was good for him coming up. His energy, his contribution kept the defense of Gedeh on their toes, and he scored 1 goal, and it was a good performance for him.
That was it. When Ghana, before we wrap up from our broadcast, Gedeh are now celebrating here in Monrovia, Liberia, Pinzo, and then in Zulu Whiskey, they are also celebrating. Toastan as well, they are celebrating. And the guys will now celebrate the $1 million Liberian dollars.
Yes, they have all reason now to celebrate.
We hope we could have him here. Some of them are still celebrating. And majority of them, or some of them are based in District 9 in the Matadi area. I know that place will be super jammed with celebration on today. Tomorrow's encounter, Lofa up against the giant killer, I can say, Mangibi.
A sticket,
let's talk about that
a sticket, a tricky, and a match to look at. No disrespect to any of the opponents. Both countries move on to the semi-final by a victory. Either way, the victory comes is a victory. Looking at Lofa County getting the highest number of goals in this competition so far is a plus for them. But might give it too. Looking at their own record, what they conceded during the group stage, they have a good defense too, so they can come up and fight against Lofa County. So we foresee a very, very interesting, mouth-watering match of the tactics out of the say on tomorrow between Lofa County and Maigibi County.
Until that time, this is how we like to do it on our broadcast. We have to wrap it up on this. And let's recap what happened here on today. So we've got two southeastern counties that are through to the grand finals. It appears win before going that southeasterners are dominating this edition. Grand Crew already through in the kickball category. Now we have a Grand Gedeh. The Grands are moving through.
Yes, they are proving to be the Grands. You know, Grands, looking at the background of family, Grands has to do with your parents, under parents. That's how it looks.
Strong pillow.
Yeah, very strong pillow. So, Grand Crew, yes, it has been a very long time to see them in the grand finals of the kickball edition of the National County Sports Meet. So, yeah, it's a good result for them. Their boys never made it to Monrovia, but they came from the kickball and they are in the finals on Sunday. Yeah, Grand Gedeh too, good. They are also in the grand final. Tomorrow their girls will be playing Grand Bassa in the kickball semi-final. So it's a great inspiration and encouragement for them. Looking at them going against Grand Bassa, they might be more encouraged to perform more beyond expectation on tomorrow, so that they both teams from the country can be on to the final on Sunday.
That will be a big one to see in many years. Nimba did that, and also Lofa. Hope we can see that. Many thanks to all of you. Thanks for all of your comments. Thanks to our entire crew for making sure that we brought you our coverage on today. Congratulations to Grand Crew. Congratulations also to Grand Gedeh. On tomorrow, another tough and clinical encounter between the legs of Grand Gedeh in the kickball category and Grand Bassa, another kickballing county. And to close up will be Lofa and Mangibi. Thanks for watching. Wingaga, I'm Julius Compton, Edwin Batafoyen, Theophilus Toussaint, Jiko,
yes,
and Benjamin Goloko Kakpa, Benetta Johnson, Julius Twe, Clarence Ndo, Karimu Sila, and the rest of Theophilus Wiapla, Stephen Yates, Clarence Gadwo, and Mark Poole, all been here making sure that we bring you this entire coverage on behalf of our entire team, Bizarro Boros, and the rest of the team. Mark, thanks for watching. Join us on tomorrow for another encounter. We'll be here beginning 11 a.m. Liberian time. Bye-bye for now.
He's just people man. What is it? Where's that? Come put him in the place. The police will do your job.
The Liberia Football Association for 88 years has struggled to have an official headquarters of its own since its establishment in 1936. The local football house, due to such challenge over the period, migrated from one location to another in central Monrovia, the nation's capital. The offices of the LFA, for some reasons, were moved at different venues and locations to include Benson Street, Broad Street, Kiri Street, UN Drive and Lane Street, Camp Johnson Road, Randall Street, including Congotown, among others. In a drive to change and end the old age story of renting and moving from one location to another, as a reputable association, a visionary leader, Mustafa Al-Raji and his team mustered the courage with support from FIFA to initiate the historic LFA headquarters project. The modern first-class headquarters project, now situated in Swakamo community in Congotown District 10 Monrovia County, was part of a campaign promise made to football stakeholders by the transformative leader in person of Mustafa Raji.
I am now living the dreams of two great men who've been involved in football. We stood, watched them, and listened to what they needed to do. We followed the guidance, and today I'm proud that with the support of the executive committee, we came here to dedicate this historic building that will serve as a milestone in the history of our football.
The dedicatory ceremony was also witnessed by former chief patron of sports and former president of Liberia, George Weah.
Two young men told me, "Oh, Papa, the same thing when you do to develop football, I want to do. We are capable, we are young people." And I dispatched those two gentlemen to FIFA, Mustafa Raji and Andy Quilime. Today, they came back from the trip. This is what you can see. Today, Mustafa, thank you. Thank you, brother. It doesn't matter what they say, trust me, you have done well. So many people come here and criticize people, other colleagues. Let us forget the politics and be real. The FA, I see working with all my colleagues, Ayatollah and all of these people. You're doing what you can do. Trust me, if you give it to somebody, it will not be better. But everybody believes that they can do better when they get there. Brother, this story is a long-time story. Will be only a long time. But that you, in your regime, will get office. They keep talking, but in their time, there will no office. So, focus on what you're doing. And we believe that football will go. We'll do our best and support you.
The program was FIFA representative and former president of the Nigerian Football Association.
We are really and truly excited. We want to thank all the stakeholders. It's very critical that the stakeholders in Liberia and beyond, not just Liberia, support football development. It is almost impossible, but with God, all things are possible for us to have other judgments, Salimani, Salah.
The new LFA headquarters, now operational, has also reduced and end the rent crisis and other expenses on the head of the LFA, and has also boosted the face and infrastructure morale of the LFA and the country in general. The face of the LFA is now its new headquarters as stakeholders continue to enjoy the facility, especially for training and other related purposes within the football house.